وإذا قرئ القرآن فاستمعوا له وأنصتوا لعلكم ترحمون.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. My brothers and sisters, where we can be instead of crisis, we can tend to look at the crisis and think that the only thing we get, and we can totally forget about all the blessings we don't get. No, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell we say he don't favor we way beyond any test we come beyond direction. And we don't favor we way beyond any text, any test we can with direction. So let me take a look at what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say to the children of Israel, the children of Yaqub alayhi salam, the prophet Jacob, may peace be upon him. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say to them, يا بني إسرائيل اذكروا نعمتي التي أنعمت عليكم وعني فضلتكم على العالمين. O children of Israel, remember my favor that I have bestowed upon you, and that I preferred you over the worlds. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned this ayat 3 times inside of Surah Al-Baqarah by saying, O children of Israel, una remember my favor wa don't bestow upon una, not just because una they in hardship right now, in difficulties, una they forget say I be done the favor una. No, I be done the favor una, and I they continue for favor una. My brothers and sisters, this is now a lesson for we. This we get a lesson inside of this ayat. Let we look at we limbs, we organs. Let we look at we nose, we hands, we eyesight. Let we look at whatever we get. Let we look at the family we get. Let we look at the food we get, the little shelter we get, the little health we get, whatever goodness we get. If you watch this program right now, imagine the one them who did not get nothing. What you need to go through right now. It means say we privileged in somehow. So if we go like increasement, if we go like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase for what we get, then we will learn how to thank in the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We show gratitude into in the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then we will learn how to identify the favors we in the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala don't favor we, then we thank him. In that way, we go achieve lots of increasement from in the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. During hardship, when we go through hardship, now we look at the favors of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If we look at the favors of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then definitely we go get a lot of positive. We go make the negative way in front of you go look very, very little. And subhanallah, the one them within they look at the negativity within they in terms of hardship, they're not able to see the little positive within in front of them. So here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala they tell you say, look, I don't the favor now with a lot of favor. So I want you for make you be thankful, for make you remember me, for make you remember my favors upon you, you'll be thankful. And then, subhanallah, I will increase for you. So my brothers and sisters, when they go through hardship, now we look at the one them where they don't go beyond that hardship day or more than that hardship day. In that, we go able achieve peace and comfort. They say, religiously, if you look at the one them when they high pass you, when they do more worship than you, will then they be more happier than you, will then be more content than you, will then they do more act of worship than you. So if you look at them people there, it will get more courage, it will encourage you, for like you do more worship, for like you worship your Lord more, for like you come more closer towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But when it comes to in terms of the worldly items, when it comes to in terms of the loss of properties of this in this world, then if you look at the one them, we then get less than what you get, or we then they down, we not get nothing. Imagine, or let me say, the one them, imagine if you they get a meal every day. Imagine the one them we they get an in every 3 days, or when they get an at all. When you look at that day, then the one them we get less, we not get nothing, then you go able to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then if you look at, imagine you get a food, so people for them able to get a food, it's not a problem. Imagine you get a house, if you're not able to go to school, you're not capable, you're not get a chance to go to school, but if you deal with your parents, then imagine about the one day where you not get parents then. If you look at the one day where you not get parents, so that means in anyhow you privileged, in anyhow Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you. If you get health, imagine about the one day where you're sick. If you get food, imagine the one day where you not get food. If in any way you are blessed, because you always did at the middle. You always did at the middle. No matter how you think say in hardship, there are some people who go through more hardship than what you think say they go on hardship. So my brothers and sisters, Lord, we not forget the favors of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in we. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala don't favor we way beyond the test way in the give we, way the kind of your direction. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala no go test you something way you know say you will be here. So the best way we can do to overcome the negativity, now we think about this, the little positive things that we get, the little favors we get from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Through that, we'll be able to minimize the negativity within in front of we. So let Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it for we easy and grant we the wisdom, the knowledge and understanding, and make we people who they pass in test, and make we people who will go be admitted instead of paradise, and making acceptable we fast. MashaAllah, we don't already pass the 10 days, so now go with the go. So let Allah make Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant you the reward and the blessing that we get the good reward we will work for. And let Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive all we past sins and all we sins and major minor, let Him forgive them for we, and grant we the best of the best, grant we Jannah, grant we benefit or grant we riches and knowledge in this world and the hereafter, and forgive our parents their sins, and forgive every Muslim ummah, and grant we Jannah. أقول قولي هذا وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد.
إذا قرئ القرآن فاستمعوا له وأنصتوا لعلكم ترحمون.